Never in history had a single shot so changed the fate of a continent. Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, and his wife Sophie, Duchess of Hohenberg, are assassinated on a visit to Sarajevo, sparking a conflict that would engulf the world. One by one, the dominoes fall. The great empires, desperate for influence, are eager to tip the balance of power in their favor. Demanding retribution, Austria-Hungary declares war on Serbia, provoking Russia and Germany to stand on opposing sides. As war reaches France and Belgium, Britain honors its treaties and musters its forces. Europe is now at war. Countless thousands of professional and reservist soldiers would march toward their fate onto the Franco-Belgian border. It would be a conflict like none had seen before. Technology would change the landscape of war and the scale of violence in such a way as to usher in a new world. Within 4 months, gone were the cavalry charges and battle lines of old, now dominated by the thunder shock of artillery and the blistering hail of machine gun fire. This new reality would force entire armies to dig deep into the dirt and fortify their position with a line of trenches. The measure of victory now to be drawn in inches. Thus the Western Front was established. From the fields of Flanders to the borders of Switzerland, the great nations would make their stand. The fate of millions was now in the hands of a few.
Hello everybody, Viking here, and today we're playing a game that I feel like it has not been talked about much since it came out last year, and that is going to be the Great War Western Front. And I would say that this game is really slept upon. It is a lot of fun. It has a good mixture between Total War, with the way they have their units and everything, and its own little spin on certain things, and a lot of other really neat things that pick my brain and make my tisms go burr. I think, and we will get into those here shortly, but God, does it feel good to be back, to be able to record. I have been absent for a while, as you probably fucking noticed. I was supposed to do a thank you for 2023 video. I was sick at the time, so I never really got a chance to record it. I tried, I got the full thing made. I just didn't feel good about posting something where I sound like I'm dying from the bubonic plague. Let's go. So, this is the map you get. Oh my god, my fucking scroll is fucking up again. So, this is the map that you have going on and everything. You have your hexagon fucking spots where your units move through, where everybody stays and goes and does things, which is really nice. I'm not gonna lie. 1914, you start off obviously on the border inside Belgium, going all the way down to Stenay, all the way down to Colmar. You have the two capitals for the Allied powers, it's Paris, and for the Central powers, it's going to be Krosnack, I think is how it's pronounced. My German is not exactly the best. And God, this game itches my brain for multiple different reasons, like I said at the beginning. One is the units are poker chips. And if you know anything about me, my favorite RTS game of all time that I wish I could record, but I don't know how the fuck I would be able to get the game, because it's no longer on Steam, and I don't have an Elgato or anything to be able to record on PlayStation 3, is Rus, or as some people call it, RUSE, which had this poker chip concept, but when you zoomed all the way and you could actually see your units moving through the battlefield, engaging each other, doing stuff, tanks blowing up, units dropping from machine gun fire, planes dogfighting. It was a fucking really cool RTS game made by Ubisoft. Well, not made by Ubisoft. Ubisoft, I think, owned the title to it. They have a couple, cameos to the game, hidden in some of the early games. Rainbow Six Siege has a huge cameo of a fucking one of the actual maps being on a table with the poker chips just on the sides, which is exactly what you play on. Because and shit. If you know what Roost is, good on you. If you don't know, I highly recommend looking up videos on YouTube. They're probably old as shit, and you might have a migraine watching them. But hey, once these guys die, they're going to appear all across the front line, scattered. Or at least I believe that's how it's going to go for them. I don't know how encirclement works on units. I don't know if they're just going to appear in fucking Paris, and then the AI is going to shit them around the map. I actually don't know. That's something I'm going to have to find out through blood, sweat, and tears. But enough of the fucking talking about this game. You're here for gameplay, and for my smooth brain to do funny RTS things. Okay. Just like Total War, my likely outcome is a stalemate. But unlike Total War, I'm not going to accept the stalemate. I'm going to command these battles, which is honestly, I feel, the way that this game should be played. I feel like you should command each individual battle. Because there's a thing that is, in my opinion, unique to this game that other games don't have, or you don't see very often in game development. And that is persistency. And you'll understand what I mean here in a minute. I think I've attacked from Hasburg to Calais once before, so it should... Yeah, I can see on the map I have attacked from Hasburg to Calais. So you'll see what I mean here in a second once this finally fucking loads. Jesus Christ. I have attacked from here before. Don't mind my mouse, my fucking Razer scroll wheel is having a stroke. So this trench line is one that I have dug myself. This is not one that's that the map is put in. I have dug this trench myself. Same thing with Mr. Straight Line over here. These are trenches I made in my previous assault from Hasburg to Calais. Trenches are persistent and stay. Same thing with the trenches and corpses over here. This is a fucking amazing attention to detail. Sure, yeah. Oh, the trenches stay, that's so cool, Viking. But the fact that the corpses stay, this isn't the assault where they brought tanks at me. The buildings I fucking nuked stay. I love how I just scroll by and I just watch them fucking detonate. There's a lot of things that are really nice that just kinda exist. Yeah, no. There it is. There's one of them. One of the fucking Mark I tanks I obliterated for the fucking British. And another one of them. Because they decided to tank rush my spawn. Actually, I don't recognize some of these tanks. I think since I have tanks and they have tanks, it's just gonna pop tanks up on the map that I've destroyed. These corpses I remember, because these are my men that got mowed down on the way to their trench line. On their command trench. Oh well. So I don't have to do anything with my trenches right now. So I'm gonna do 2 days of siege artillery. Because I am a smart man. I'm gonna get some machine guns down. If the game will actually let me put fucking machine guns down. Jesus Christ, game. For a second there, you're like, no. That's a war crime. You can't put down machine guns in your trench lines. It's not fair. The only reason I'm putting machine guns down is because even though I am the offensive victor of the war, by default, basically, the the AI likes to do a stupid. And the stupid they like doing, let me put those 2 down, is they really like to, pull a offensive right off the bat. They try to storm your trenches as soon as the game starts. It is a really, really weird thing. I don't know if the AI is supposed to be going go banzai right off the start towards your trench with like 2 or 3 cores. You'll see what I mean once I actually get everything placed and ready to go. Observation balloon to get rid of the fog of war. Go in here. And now it's time for the rest of my units, which... Light tank. Okay, that's an MG, and this is a cannon. Okay. This fixed swivel mount does not use morale, can crush barbed wire. Okay, so they don't use morale, but my tank... But my Sturmpanzer... Sturmpanzerwagen, okay. I don't have a lot of fucking supply, actually.
Melde mich zum Dienst. Verstärkung macht Meldung.
So I don't know if I'm gonna leave the entirety of that clip of the previous fight that I got into in Calais in, or if I'm gonna cut it out of the video. I'm not sure, but these are my casualties. These are the casualties I inflicted. It was a ceasefire. It was literally a battle of attrition. I was only able to take the point on the far left, the point that I originally assaulted. I lost the tank I lost my tank and almost all, literally, actually no, all my infantry on the right flank. Because, I didn't realize that something was suspicious with the way they have their fucking units. They have snipers now, which sniper teams have anti-tank. So, yeah, I have not ran into snipers in the game yet. I thought they were going to be useless. Kind of like they have to be inside the cone to shoot them, and like a couple of snipers just fucking pick off the guys, and it does more morale loss or something, because, oh my god, what the fuck's hitting us? No, they can hit halfway across the map if they can see you. It was a major victory. It didn't change the stars. I gained... I gained will. That's nice. I think that this is gonna have to be the core I'm gonna use to assault Calais, because they have battle fatigue. And then I'm probably gonna... yeah. What happened with this one? If I auto-resolved it, it'd be a fucking stalemate. I'm gonna fucking have battle fatigue on those guys. Yeah, they have battle fatigue, so I think the best I could do is assault with Dunkirk this turn. Rough him up a lot. It's a why does it keep saying it's gonna be a fucking stalemate? At least this time I have 2,000 fucking supply instead of only a fuck. I had 1,000 something, but it all pissed away as soon as I deployed my artillery. And they're gonna come in my trench and fight me. Hopefully I can beat them over the head until they die. I'm hoping. I'm being shot at by a sniper. See what I'm talking about? He's hitting from this trench over here. Which means he can hit my tank as well. You fucking bitch.
Koordinaten für Feuerwalze treffen ein. Granaten im Anflug.
Let's see. Hopefully the artillery lands while they're running in here so I can just kill all of them at once. It will. Hopefully. Yep. Oh, I did a lot. Oh my god. Siege artillery is useful for that one fact. It's also very useful on defensive. To just plop a siege artillery down, and if the enemy is coming in a giant oorah horde, you can just put it super far in front of them, and then just plump it. I'm gonna do 2 grenadiers. I'm gonna get this trench. That can also fucking take that out.
Bereit für Feuerbefehle. Diese Position mit Sperrfeuer einleiten.
I don't know where that one dude's hitting me from, but it's somewhere, so I'm just gonna shell. I'm gonna send the grenadier out of this bunker. I'm being sniped in spawn. What the fuck is sniping me? Like, I know there's an elite somewhere sniper. Oh, well, I just got... Yep, there he is. They're sniping on the move. That's so cool. I think I've farmed them enough. Now I can just throw grenades at their stupid fucking artillery. Yep.
Bereit machen.
This trench is operational, that trench is operational, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shell that trench, shell that trench, move that tank up, send that guy up.
Bereit machen. Wir brechen auf.
Oh, they want to surrender. Okay, well, fuck it. I'll accept their surrender. Because I'm taking B anyway, so I might as well just accept that they're dead. Oh, I can't wait to see how many casualties I inflicted on them, because shit. I just farmed them right there with the 2 tanks and the 4 infantry groups. For those 689 basic infantry, 4,706 elite, and 15 heavy artillery. At the cost of 1,335 basic, 79 grenadiers, and 66 Sturmtruppen. Yeah. Makes sense. It's accurate. Infantry formation was faster at the cost of crit of vulnerability damage, yeah. Yeah, you could choose what column your units move in. Which you probably saw. I actually don't think I did it while moving. Oh, we have Calais. And German infantry corps. What did I get? I got 2. Okay. And they're regular German infantry. Let's go. That is unfortunately all the time that I have for this video. You can probably tell that there's a lot of stuff that I had to cut out and chop away. The battles last for 40 minutes each, and since it is obviously World War I, you're gonna have 5 to 10 minutes left after each battle, which means the the portions I had to cut out was just to save time for both you and my poor computer having to render this overnight. But I hope you enjoyed. There is a defense segment. If you would like to see the defense segment, I can find out how to edit that to where it's not complete tomfuckery. Because the defenses are actually kind of fun in the Great War Western Front, not gonna lie. But overall, I will be doing more than likely a review of this game in the coming weeks, because I feel, like I said at the beginning of the video, this game is slept on, and I slowly am starting to see why it is slept on. Not because it's a bad game or anything, but just because it has a lot that it needs to get done. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be put into it, a lot of new things. The AI needs a lot of tweaking, and a lot of certain things need more polish. But, hey, at least it's not an early access game. But with that being said, I will see you in the next video.